Welcome, English learners, to the very first episode of the Daily English Podcast, where we dive deep into the world of pop culture and entertainment. I'm Eddie.
And I'm Holly. We're thrilled to kick off this journey with you. Before we dive into today's exciting topic, remember that immersing yourself in English through conversations, media, and practice is one of the best ways to improve your language skills.
Exactly. And speaking of immersion, the upcoming Marvel series Agatha All Along is a perfect example. It combines entertainment with language learning. Watching it can help us pick up new vocabulary and phrases.
Absolutely. Plus, discussing shows like this can be a fun way to practice conversational English. So, let's get into it.
Agatha, played by the amazing Kathrynhahn, really stole the show in WandaVision. Her character was such a fascinating blend of humor, mystery, and a bit of villainy. What were your first impressions of her in WandaVision, Holly?
I loved her. The way she played the quirky neighbor at first and then revealed her true nature was brilliant. It added so much depth to the series. Plus, her musical number, Agatha All Along, was such a catchy tune. It's no wonder it became a viral hit.
Right? That song really showcased her character's charm and complexity. Now, shifting our focus to the new series, what do you think we can expect from Agatha All Along? Do you have any predictions?
I think we'll get a deeper dive into her backstory. In the comics, Agatha Harkness has a rich history as a powerful witch. I'm curious to see how they adapt that for the MCU. Do you think we might see other familiar characters or even some new ones?
Definitely. Given the interconnected nature of the MCU, I wouldn't be surprised if we see cameos from other characters. Maybe even Wanda herself or some other witches from the comics. It could set the stage for larger storylines in future films or series.
That's a great point. And I'm also interested in the themes they might explore. Agatha's character raises questions about morality and the nature of power. Do you think they'll delve into her motivations and the consequences of her actions?
I hope so. The MCU has been doing a fantastic job of exploring complex characters. I think it would be fascinating to see Agatha grapple with her choices and the impact they've had on others. It could really add depth to her character.
Exactly. And let's not forget the humor that Kathrynhahn brings to the role. I'm sure there will be plenty of cheeky moments to balance out the darker themes.
True. Agatha's wit is one of her standout traits. Now, let's talk about the title, Agatha All Along. What do you think it signifies?
I think it hints at her being at the center of the chaos that unfolded in WandaVision. It suggests that she was manipulating events all along, which ties back to her character's mysterious nature. It sets the stage for her to take the spotlight in this new series.
Great analysis. It definitely raises the stakes. Now, before we wrap up, let's take a moment to highlight some vocabulary we've discussed today. Immersion. Meaning the act of being completely surrounded by or involved in something. Example. To improve her Spanish, Maria used immersion techniques by watching Spanish movies and speaking with native speakers every day. Fascinating. Meaning extremely interesting or charming. Example. The documentary about space exploration was so fascinating that I couldn't take my eyes off the screen. Predictions. Meaning statements or guesses about what will happen in the future. Example. The meteorologist made several predictions about the weather for the upcoming week, including rain and cooler temperatures. We hope these words help you expand your vocabulary.
Yes. And we'd love to hear your thoughts on Agatha All Along. What are your predictions and hopes for the series? You can leave your comments below.
Thank you for tuning in to our very first episode of Daily English Podcast. We hope you enjoyed our discussion on Agatha All Along. Your support means the world to us as we embark on this journey together. Until next time, keep exploring the magic of storytelling and improving your English skills. Goodbye, everyone.